The opinions expressed of this show are for entertainment purposes and should not be misconstrued or interpreted as fact. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
All right. Say hey, everyone. Welcome into the final edition of Say Hey Plays for the baseball season. My name is Jose Bouquett. Our guy, Daby Cab, will be in here in just a second. So I'm excited to get into this card and break everything down with you all in the chat. There is the link in the chat. So it's nice to see all you guys coming in here bright and early. We got 46 people watching live right now. We just started this motherfucker. So it's nice to see all of you in here. As you guys know by now, we break down the card, all the MLB games today. We'll hopefully find some nice bets, make some action, and you guys in the chat can join us here. Just hit that link. If you guys want to call in, if you guys want to, be a talking voice or whatever it may be, we will accommodate whatever you guys want. You can give out your best bets in the MLB card. So I'm excited to get into this card here with you guys. I have no bets officially in yet, but I've got a bunch of leans I've got guests written down here. So I'm excited to get into this all with you. So shout out to you guys in here early. Swaggy McNolegs, our guy Justin McKelvey, Stacks in here as well, dropping his 2 plays. He's traveling, but it's nice to see Stacks dropping in there as well. So shout out to you. And we all know he's not flying, so he's driving to Ohio or traveling home from Ohio. So nice to see that, my guy Justin McKelvey here. So shout out to you, my man. Shout out to Stacks. It is, by the way, Pete Crow Armstrong over 1.5 bases, and the Diamondbacks team total over 6.5 minus 115. So shout out to our guy Stacks. Stacks, 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 Stacks. We've got Gorky in the house. Gorky dropping his action. We'll bring him on for the Mariners game here shortly. We've got him on the BC as well. So Saskatchewan Rough Riders as well, the parlay. So shout out to Gorky in here. TJ, by the way, TJ coming off of a great day. 8-0 in his re-debut on Betting with the Bag. Shout out to our guy TJ there as well. I actually DM'd TJ a question this morning as well, TJ. So let me know if you saw my DM, and let me know if you can answer that question for me. Turnbuckle, Tommy, Scott, BJT, Moss, all in here. We've got a full crew. King, Lewis. Yes, Lewis, season finale, because college football starts next week, and Daby Cab, Wine Time, all those college football cappers will take over and do the tailgate, which is a Daby Cab production there. We talk and break down all of the college football games for that day. best bets, etc. You guys know the deal. Next week, they're going to be doing a live stream as well, I believe, for week 0. So Say Hey Plays will take the back seat to college football there. Turnbuckle comp Tommy dropping his easy cash plays of the day. Tigers money line for him. I must have missed the first one because I only see number 2 turnbuckle. So let me know if you hit that. BJ on Liberty money line in here as well. I didn't know that you guys were on an island with the Liberty. I'd love to. There you go. Thank you, TJ. Let me know if you get it at some point here. And Justin, I am semi-interested in backing the Liberty with you guys, so let me know here as well. All right, well, let's jump into this card here, gentlemen. I'm excited to get into it, gentlemen and ladies, I should say, because we've got Kristen Hess in the building. Nice to see you, Wine Time Sports. We've got a full slate of baseball here, so I'm going to start this breakdown here solo here. Beautiful. Come on, let's get to work, BJ. Let's get to work here. Once you guys join into the StreamYard, let me know what game you want to cap here, and I'll bring you on for that game. Shoot me a message on the private chat, and we will get cracking here. But first, let's talk about our first game. We'll talk Pirates Cubs here. Shota Imanaga versus Mikey Burrows here. Slight winning day for me yesterday. Only 1 unit. It was 2-in-1 day, so it's nothing to get too excited about, but I am interested to see how we can keep going. It's been a good week overall for me here. So let's talk about Shota versus Mike Burrows here. And by the way, no market information today, no bet percentages from wager /odds logic today. So or for baseball, at least. They're caught up in their preseason football bullshit and letting us baseball bettors suffer. But there's been a lot of line movement throughout the card, and we'll talk about it all here. Starting with this game opened up at minus 218. Cubs at Penny. Jesus Christ, that scared the fuck out of me. Hello, Cab. Nice to see you.
What's up?
Jesus. And double check and make sure you're using your mic, but it's nice to see you, Cab. No, you are. Okay, good. But this opened up at minus 218. It is now minus 209. So slight movement to Chicago here. Shota's last few outings, 6 innings, 3 earned runs against the Cardinals at the St. Louis Cardinals. 6 innings, 1 earned run at home versus Cincinnati. 5 innings, 3 earned runs at Milwaukee. And 3 innings, 7 earned runs at Chicago. Fascinating start there. Against lefties, the Pirates in this month so far, I'll tell you guys right now, Pittsburgh are 13th, 106 weighted runs created plus. So that's interesting there. And for the Cubbies, I believe Mikey Burrows is a righty. He is. Pirates are against righties 95, or excuse me, I should be looking at Cubs. Cubs against righties are, as I keep scrolling here, 27th against righties, 72 weighted runs created plus because of how bad they have been. So fascinating game. I'm not going to be moving on a side because it'd be Pirates or nothing here. And I don't have the confidence in the Pirates and Mikey Burrows here. Daby Cab, it's nice to see you. I was just telling everyone about the lovely tailgate coming back here soon and the college football live streams coming here soon because college football is almost here, Cab. Are you excited for it?
7 fucking days, man. It feels like the summer months are the dog days of gambling. I know everybody knows that, but as soon as football gets back, I still love betting baseball, but I want to have football to bet as well. And we finally have that in 7 days. I can't fucking wait, man. We're going to kill it this year. Last year was a big year. This year we expect it to be even bigger. So hopefully all you guys bring some winners into the chat and maybe come on screen and give us some too.
Yes, that would be nice. Did you have any action on this game?
No, not this game. I mean, I could say thoughts on it and stuff, but honestly, guys, I don't feel good about a total or a side. It would just be a lean. It would be throwing something out there for no reason. So no, I'm not betting the Pirates Cubs game.
All right. Nothing for our guy, Daby Cab. Go Dogs, Kristen Hess says. So that's nice to see there as well. So let's roll on to our second game. Those shitty Texas Rangers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. They had a shot, Cab. They had a shot at one point, and they missed. They missed indeed. They didn't add anyone. This team is kind of falling apart again here. I was glad to see them lose that game yesterday to the Blue Jays because I was on the Blue Jays. That was great. Right now, Texas is sitting. I've got to refresh the wild card standings here. They are sitting 4.5 games back of the wild card, 3-7 their last 10. Ew, indeed. There. We've got Corbin versus Eric Lauer today. You know, I do admit I like Eric Lauer, so I'll be fascinated to see what the line movement is on this game. Both teams against lefties here, so we'll talk about their numbers real quick here. Texas, 26th against lefties, 73 weighted runs created plus in 156 plate appearances here. As for Toronto, they are 7th best at 125 weighted runs created plus and 181 plate appearances against lefties here. So that's fascinating. Market movement and openers here. Penny opened this up at minus 137. That is cheap price for them, but they've exploded up to minus 153 here for Toronto. BOL, same story, minus 135 up to minus 156 here. And we don't have any bet percentages. So, for my guess, it would be everyone's betting the Blue Jays. That line just keeps going up and up and up, which makes sense to me. I think this should have been a minus 160 price, minus 170 anyway. So I'm not going to be moving on this game either, Cab. What do you have to say about this one?
It's not even – you said it. Check the pulse on the Rangers. All you're going to hear is beep. This shit flatlined weeks ago, if I'm being completely honest. You got DeGrom on the mound. He throws you a gem, and you still lose the baseball game in the last inning. You got, 2 big wins against the Yankees. Then you get swept by Philly. You got Arizona coming to town. You win in extra innings, and then you lose 2 in extra innings. They're just completely falling apart here. But what you can do in this game is just bet Vladimir Guerrero's total bases. I've been on him lately, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's hitting .372, 4 home runs, 9 RBIs, 9 runs scored in those 10 games. I got it at minus 102. It's moved to like minus 110, minus 115 now, but I still like it. I usually won't go lay juice on a prop. I usually want plus money, but with Vladdy against a lefty, especially a lefty like Patrick Corbin, I get it. He's had a great year for what everybody expected Patrick Corbin to have. All of his numbers are still below average. Let's go ahead and acknowledge that, because every time Patrick Corbin comes up, everybody's like, oh, nobody expected it. Yeah, we didn't expect him to not be awful, but he's still not good. And anytime people try and say that he's good, it kind of makes me uncomfortable. He's not good. Look at his numbers. His whip is above average. His ERA is above average. His walks, every statistical category for a pitcher, he is below average. So Patrick Corbin is not a good pitcher. The Blue Jays tear lefties apart. I like the Blue Jays team total, and I like Vladdy total bases.
There we go. Unmute myself there. Good job, Cab. I kind of agree with you there. Vladdy obviously been on fire. BJ saying Toronto money line official there as well. Yeah, I agree. This is probably a Toronto spot, but I feel too late to the party here. Let's bring on our first special guest here. He doesn't say what game he's on here, but I'm sure he just is like, fuck it. Who cares? I'm going to bet the UFC anyways. So can't wait to see this guy not driving, thankfully. It's our guy, Robert Cherry, joining the program back here again. Robert, my man, nice to see you. How are you doing? How are you recovering over there?
I'm healing up. I don't look like I got raccooned anymore. My face is healing up. I had a broken nose and a broken bone in my cheek from a car accident. So did not scare Daby Cab. I'm not behind the wheel of a car for a while.
Well, that's good to hear that you're chilling here, Robert Cherry. It's nice to see you. I'm glad that you're still with us, and more importantly, but I'm more interested to hear what your action is today here, Robert. I know that I think there's a UFC card tonight. What are you looking at here today, Robert?
Well, so far, I'm liking the Blue Jays in today's spot. Daby Cab broke it down the best. The Rangers, I don't know what happened, where they started breaking down at or what have you, but they just said, fuck it, we give up.
I'll tell you what happened. Their front office went and got a bunch of fat motherfuckers that they thought were going to hit home runs, and instead they just struck out.
Oh, a
I
bunch
can't
of
argue with
Elvises
that.
at the end of their career.
Yeah, Jake Berger, fucking Peterson, fucking Rowdy Tellez. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah. No, you guys
Apparently,
do
they
have a
don't
bunch of
know.
people look like. They
They
don't.
need to
They
hire
don't,
somebody
Robert.
like you, Cab. They need to hire somebody like you in their front office. At least you have a eye for talent and an eye for pitching.
There you go.
You understand?
I can
Like,
tell
I'm
you,
sure you will whip
Pitching coach.
you will whip them into shape in a matter of months. I guarantee it.
Rowdy Tellez would not have been my play at the trade deadline. I can tell you that much.
Well, maybe they had to settle for what they could get. You know, we don't know what the salary cap's looking like. Maybe they're trying to save room for future trades.
Nah, I would have fucking gutted it. I would have kicked Garcia. I would have kicked Garcia out. I would have kicked Jonah Heim out. I would have let people have stuff that they wanted, and I would have went and got somebody useful.
That sounds like the reasonable thing to do.
Well, Robert, speaking of things we want and need, what's your action here today, Robert? Are you betting anything today?
Well, so far I like the Blue Jays in today's spot. I haven't looked at the card. Like you said, I was busy capping UFC because I'm determined to get my ROI up in UFC this season. So I do have some good UFC action for you guys, though.
Hit us.
I have a nice greasy four-legger for you. I like Brian Battle by decision. I also like what's his name? Asakura by knockout. I also like Carlos Prates by decision. That's a plus 275. They got him winning by knockout, but I believe that that fight will stretch out into a decision. And I'm taking a long shot on Gerald Mearshart, GM3. I got him by second or third round sub. That's almost 8-1.
All right. Beautiful. That last one, 8-1. Good Lord. I hope that's the one that hits for you.
If he can survive that first round onslaught, because the guy he's going against is a first round KO machine. If he could weather that storm and tire him out, he's good to get a second or third round sub automatically. Because if you look at his last 4 fights, he's subbed them.
Okay, beautiful. And we have some people in the chat like Nasty Nate saying Gerald's going to get his ass beat, saying he's going to lose his fight.
Of course, Nate would.
I can't wait to see how that game plays out. What else are you on, Robert? Anything else?
I'm kind of winging it with the baseball today, but I'm just playing it by ear today.
Well, hopefully we can help you out with that, Robert. It's nice to see you. I'm glad that you're all right after that car accident. And I thank you for joining us throughout the year here at Say Hey Plays. Me and Cab, we appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you guys, and I love you and everybody in the chat, man. You guys are the best.
Beautiful. Robert, I'll see you very soon.
All right.
Robert Cherry joining us there. Shout out to our guy, Robert Cherry. Nice to see him there. Let's keep
Cab and I, Jose. Cab and I.
Let's roll on to Philadelphia Phillies, Washington Nationals. I was just going to stare at you for like 10 minutes there and not say a word, but that wouldn't be good television here. It would get awkward after 5 minutes. It would make me laugh, though. Phillies Nationals here. First game where I'm like, man, what am I going to do about this game, Cap? Because I don't think the Phillies are minus 150 good here. And it's nice to see sports scientist Jacob in the chat. I'm sure he'll give us some Phillies thoughts here. But we'll start off right where this the line movement begins here. Minus 148 opener for the Philadelphia Phillies today. Now down to minus 132 for those Philadelphia Phillies here. Out of curiosity, what am I seeing first 5 here? Cab's about to die. But minus 145 opener, minus 137 at BOL. Now down to minus 130 here. Yeah, it seems like full game probably the way to go about this for me, but we'll see how this game continues to break down. Taijuan Walker versus Cade Cavalli here. Cade Cavalli, I wouldn't call former top prospect, but I wouldn't call him, the bee's knees either here. A guy that's been in the minor leagues for a while. And, his major league appearances have not been good, but this is kind of the make or break moment for him. 4 1/3, 3 hits, no earned runs in his first appearance at home against Oakland. at the Royals. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs there. Admittedly, I do want to back the Nationals here. I do. I just, I'm obviously a little hesitant not being able to see the bet percentages here. I'd love to know that information. If you guys, by the way, if people in the chat have I can't remember the Action Network, shoot those percentages at us if you could, please. But I lead Nationals here, and I might end up moving on it. Cab, what do you think?
It's a great day today. I haven't bet Marsh in 4 days, and today I saw it sitting at plus 140 is what I got it at. You can get 141, I think. I took plus 140. I bet it over 1.5 total bases. Look, it
wouldn't be right if we didn't have him as a bet on the last show, right? It wouldn't be right.
I mean, you can track the ROA from Marsh this year. It's been my best. It's been my best bet without question. Obviously, I've lost when I bet him. You're not going to win every time, but at the plus money odds, hitting it probably about 57%. It's been a great bet. Only concern is here that Cade comes out of the game, in the 4th or 5th inning, and when Marsh is up to bat, if it's a lefty on the mound, they're very likely going to pinch hit for him. So that's the only concern there, is that he might only get 3 at bats here. A 4th one is never promised when you got a hitter like him who gets pinch hit for. But at plus 140, I'm taking it. So I already took it. I got Vladdy so far that I've given out in Marsh on the props.
Okay, well, of course, our guy Marsh gets taken there, so shout out to him. Taijuan Walker's last few starts have been pretty good. Admittedly, 6 innings, 1 earned run, 6 innings shutout, 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 5 2/3, 3 earned runs. 3 of those last 4 on the road. But those opponents were at Cincinnati, good team. At home versus Baltimore, bad team. At the at the Nationals, at the White Sox is what I'm trying to say here. And at the Yankees, who also suck. His home road splits are impressive. A 4.12 home ERA compared to a 2.61 on the road. So I'd like to hear from you guys in the chat. Wine Time likes the Nats in this spot as well, because I do like the Nats here, and I want to see if I can move on them full game here. But want to hear what you guys in the chat have to say, because I see Scott, Robert Franklin saying Phillies money line here as well. So, okay, we'll see. I like the Nationals. Cab is on Jake Marsh officially there. Over 1.5 bases, you said, correct?
Yeah, his name's Brandon.
Yes, Brandon. What did I call him?
Jake Marsh.
I call him Jake. That's hilarious. All right, let's go to our guys in Boston. Boston Red Sox versus Miami Marlins here. Cal Quantrill, who is a Red Sox villain. A few years ago, he yelled at Rafael Devers and told him to fuck off. No one liked that. And then last year, Cab, in the most heinous shit talk I've ever seen on a baseball field, telling Reese McGuire to go jack off in a parking lot last year was hilarious.
Good for him.
Well, we remember Reese McGuire got caught jacking off in a parking lot once in Toronto, so that was dirty shit by Cal Quantrill. But
that's why Jared Durant said that word.
Well, I can't confirm nor deny. And by the way, Jared Durant coming up on 1 year clean of not saying that word. Good job, Jared. Good job. Brian Bayo versus Cal Quantrill. I kind of do expect Cal to pitch well here, if I'm being honest. Like I said, he's pitched well against the Red Sox plenty of times before. He is an evil villain. 4 innings, 1 earned run at Atlanta last time out. 4 1/3, 7 earned runs before that against Houston. 5 innings shutout, 5 innings, 1 earned run at Milwaukee, which is super impressive. It's basically gone a month of just pretty good starts with 1 blip in Houston, which, I've got to respect that. Line movement in this game, really not much. Minus 170 to minus 175 at Penny. Same thing at BOL. So I can't really say too much about this game. Both teams against righties here. The Red Sox are, in this month, 76 weighted runs created plus against righties. Just not good. While Miami here, 5th best, 121 weighted runs created plus here. So, honestly, could only be Miami first 5 for me here, Cab. What do you think about this game?
I think a lot of these games today are priced at the point where it's like you either got to take a run line or take a dog. And I'm fine with taking a dog if I like the dog. I'm not going to ever take a run line. And that's the situation here with this game is, I think Boston wins the game. I don't want to bet against that, but I don't want to lay a run line with them. Miami had their fun. They had a run. I mean, they got hot. Congratulations. 58-64. Might not sound like a good record, but for this Marlins team, that's a pretty damn good record. They're playing above expectations. They were hot for a while, but I think that's cooled off. I think that's over. I think the rest of the season is going to go really slow for this Miami team. And personally, I would only be looking to fade them or take an over because I do think they can score some runs here. But yeah, I'm not betting it, Jose. Nothing for me here. Nothing. Not even a lean.
Sports scientist Jacob raises a good point here. Kyle Quantrill just especially struggling against righties here, and Houston is all righties, as he mentioned there. Versus righties this year, 335 average against. Good God.
Wow.
Versus lefties, 198. I mean, good Lord, Kyle Quantrill. Maybe you should just be a fucking a bullpen reliever just getting lefties out. I mean, good God. Now you're obviously asking the question, who are the righties in this lineup? Alex Bregman, Trevor Story, Abraham Toros, Rafaela Narvaez, all righties here, all probably hitting. Lefties include Anthony Duran, Willier, and Yoshida. So it's not. I really do think he has a decent start here today against the Red Sox. So Marlins first 5 plus a half. Definitely is something that is semi-appealing to me. Bayo on the other side here real quick. Sorry to extend this breakdown, but I am interested in moving on this game. Bayo's last start, 5 2/3, 5 earned runs against the Padres. You're kind of a shitty luck start for him here. His splits pretty even each way, and especially home road as well. Okay. I am definitely leaning towards Miami first 5, and I might move on it here. But we can move on from this game. I won't hem and haw too much about it. Again, people in the chat, let me know what you guys think about this game. This is the Marlins first 5 spot and such here. So let's move on and let's go to our next game. It is Seattle Mariners versus the New York Metropolitans, and we bring on another special guest of ours here. He's come on every Saturday. We've had this available for him, so we appreciate him for doing so. He's been a staple on this show. He comes on Fridays for Betting with the Bag now as well. It's our guy Gorky joining the program. My guy Gorky in the mix here. Gorky, how are you?
Where the fuck is my camera, boys? Why am I in the dark?
That's a great question. Refresh your browser real quick, Gorky. We'll bring you back here in a second. That was hilarious. What the fuck's up with my camera? Oh, God, that was funny. Well, we'll bring Gorky back here in a second, but let's talk about Brian Wu versus Nolan McLean here, as I'm going to keep calling his name here because it's pronounced or spelled that way. Nolan on this fine card here is obviously a top prospect for the New York Metropolitans, the 3rd ranked in their system. Gorky, we welcome you back here. Nice to see you, Gorky, again.
That's better.
Here.
Now you can see my face. I don't look like a hidden incognito, witness protection motherfucker. Let's go.
Let's go indeed, Gorky. It's nice to see you. We're breaking down Mets Mariners here. I'm excited to hear about your action here. McLean, I'm going to call him Nolan because I'm going to keep calling him McLean where it's McLean.
Who is this guy? Is he an opener or what?
I'll tell you right now, Gorky. McLean here. 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 7 Ks, 3 walks in his last AAA start. 5 2/3, 1 earned run, 1 hit, no earned runs there in his last start. So he will be going like a normal starter, and the Mets definitely need him to go that way because he is the Mets bullpen is just exhausted at this point, is what it seems like. They go ahead, Gorky.
Sorry, brother. Finish. No. Finish. I like conversation. Finish.
So I think he's going to go a long time here, and the Mets bullpen is just exhausted, and that is why I think they're falling apart here in the middle of the season. And it's going to be interesting to see how they can settle it. 12 pitches, 18 pitches, and 17 pitches from their big three yesterday, and Diaz, Hensley, and Rogers. All those guys probably available here today. Hensley blew the game and got the loss yesterday. But McLean,
Hensley sucks, by the way. But anyway,
I agree with that. So McLean is his first start in the majors here, number 3 overall prospect. I do expect him to have success. He's at 113 innings pitched right now in the season. That is the most he's had in a season. So I'll be fascinated to see how that all affects him here. No market information, as you guys know at this point, but I can tell you this line has moved in his direction here. Rule on the other side is a great pitcher, and I can't believe that we have had the movement we have had in this game. Minus 124 opener for Seattle, now down to minus 109 full game here, giving Nolan a lot of respect here. BOL minus 125 to minus 111 here.
look,
Gorky is chomping at the bit to get into this game, so Gorky, take it away.
this motherfucker Nolan can be the next coming of Roger Clemens, Roy Halladay, and fucking David Wells, all in one for all I give a fuck. He still plays for the fucking Mets, where when you have your ace on the mound, you can't beat a team that wants to lose in the Braves. The Braves are like, please beat us. We don't want to win. They got away with a 4-3 win on, what was it, Wednesday was show the day when I had the Mets? Like a fucking mook.
So I'm going to take it, Gorky, that you're not on those Mets here.
Listen. When you have a closer like Ryan Hensley, yet your childhood as a Mets fan was Armando Benitez, if you're anything over the age of 25, you should burn all your Mets paraphernalia, all your shit.
Okay. Well, so Gorky, what do you want officially here?
So my play is officially on the run line of Seattle. So minus 1.5 Seattle at plus 130.
Okay, minus 1.5 full game, you said, correct?
Yes, sir.
And
Sorry,
J-Dub's with you here, Gorky. He says burn the Mets gear.
Sorry I flipped the fuck out, but for real, if you're anything over the age of like 30, you remember Armando Benitez well, and you're like, what the fuck are we doing?
You came in here hot, Gorky. I love it. Cab, you died there for a second, and I'm glad that you're still alive here. What do you think about this game?
It's wild, bro, to have this line for somebody getting their first major league start in a situation like this against, a team in the Mariners who we could always say like can't put up runs, but
these guys today they might score 6 in the first inning on this guy. We don't know what this dude is.
I mean, I think that we like if you read what Spoon said in the chat, cool story, played football at Oklahoma State, baseball, got drafted as a hitter and a pitcher, just all around athlete.
So did Drew Stanton. What did that mean?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying he's got a good story. I think he'll be fine long run, but game one is never something that I want to jump in. This is a situation where for me, it's like they're either really baiting us to take the Mariners or they just flat out got it wrong.
Brian Wu is the ace of this staff and one of the top 10 pitchers in all of baseball.
I agree. That's why I'm confused at why he's almost an underdog here, and that's why I have to take the New York Mets here again. I took them yesterday, and that was my only loss here. By the way, I just looked up because I accidentally.
Season, Jose?
Excuse me?
Are you having a good season?
Up 1 unit, yeah.
Hell yeah, that's better than not being up.
You're good, Jose. That's really good, brother.
So you changed from instead of betting the Rockies and like the worst teams every game, you just take the most ridiculous line every day.
Holy shit!
Kind of, yeah.
I am lit.
I bet it works better.
Well, yeah, I'll take it. So Gorky, you're on minus 1.5 here, correct?
Yes, sir. I can seriously see a first inning where everything just implodes for this Yankee team. And guys like what's his face? Lindor, the chocolate bar boy. He's a petulant child. He needs to go back to Cleveland and grow up.
What?
I get it. That's a chocolate brand. Is Lindor, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So
I
there
didn't
you go.
get that. But
Yeah, I got you. Cab. I'll help you here. But
went
Gorky,
way over my head. And I was like, wait, what? What did he just say?
I will publicly disclaim my own statement. It is not racist. Look it up. It's not my fault that that's his last name.
I got it. Bro. I got it. Chocolate bar caught me off guard. I'm sorry.
Gorky, what other action do you have today? Is it? Or are you on just the Seattle Mariners?
No. What do you think, Jose?
Well, you have tennis, I'm sure. Tell us, Gorky. Shoot us here.
God bless tennis and God bless South Sudan and Alcaraz plus 130 money line.
Okay, beautiful. The South Sudan. And what is the South Sudan playing in?
Afro basket. Again, not my fault. I am not racist. Let's get it. Let's get paid. Money has no color, boys. Let's get paid.
Beautiful, Gorky. I appreciate you for jumping on here every day.
I have more shit, sir.
Please, good. Go shoot ahead. Go ahead.
CFL plus 100. Saskatchewan, BC money line.
Okay.
Tomorrow. WTA semifinal Cincinnati. Iga Swiatek and Yasmin Paulini money line plus 120. Plus 149.
Oh, well, that's much better. We'll fucking take that plus 149. Beautiful. Okay, Gorky. So we've got tennis. We've got
plus 159 on the tennis. The last one.
So we've got tennis. We've got Afro basket. We've got CFL. We've got MLB. What else are we on?
All of it, man. I'm a diverse Macedonian motherfucker. What do you expect?
Well, hey, there we go. I expect winners, Gorky. That's what I expect. Winners.
I expect boys like Lindor to grow the fuck up. Because guess what? The playoffs are coming up, motherfucker, and you may not make it.
For my sake, I hope they don't, because my Cincinnati Reds ticket is coming here. All right, Gorky, one more time for the people. TJ wants to write these down for himself. So Gorky, one more time.
No. All right. What are we doing?
Right. What's your action here again? One more time, Gorky.
Lead me. What are we doing, brother? Give me each fucking thing that I told you.
So you told us Afro basket.
There you go. So I'm on tennis and basketball in that one. Alcaraz and the South Sudanese basketball team money line.
Okay, and you're on the CFL.
Yes. Saskatchewan and BC money line.
Okay, and your MLB play Seattle Mariners minus 1.5.
Mariners minus 1.5. I expect it to be 7-0 inside the first 2 innings.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Gorky, thank you for coming on here throughout the year, my man.
Play yesterday, but we can talk, or tomorrow, but we can talk about that tomorrow on the other show. If Spoons and Wine Time will have me on after this fucking outburst. Yeah. Fuck.
Well, Gorky, we thank
Gorky,
you, my man.
I'm not sure if they let racists on their show. So.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry that boy's his last name is a chocolate brand, but it is what it is.
I'm fucking with you, man.
I got it. Hey, I would love to come on your football show, though, man. At some point, whenever you'll have me, brother.
For sure, man. For sure. This next Saturday is the first one, so and we do it best bets, just line them up, knock them down. Yeah. So absolutely, man.
All right. So we're gonna have a link in the chat type thing, or I gotta talk to you
No,
beforehand?
no, but I'll get a link to you.
All right.
Beautiful. Gorky, my man, thank you very much for stopping on by, and we'll see you back here tomorrow, hopefully.
All right. Thank you, sir. Well, that's not up to me. I gotta talk to the management of that show. And,
That's true.
And Mr. Slaughter himself. Thank you, Mr. Slaughter, for your great platform that you created for all of us sports degenerates. Much love, sir.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful work. Gorky, my guy. And that was an all-time entrance by Gorky. So that was beautiful. Great job, Gorky, my man there. That was beautiful. Spoon saying the 5-minute comedy set we needed. That's Gorky's next career.
Speaking of entrances, hopefully I can fucking turn my mic on this year for college football to start.
Oh, my God. Just...
That was fun.
You can't. I remember talking to Jimmy about that. You cannot write comedy like that.
I did it on purpose. What are you talking about?
You cannot write. If you wrote that for a sketch comedy show, everyone would be like, "This is too obvious." Blah blah blah. And you did it. That was hilarious. So let's get back into the baseball capping here, huh? Let's get back into it here because I have officially locked in the Miami Marlins first 5 plus 150. I am taking them. I will go down with Cal Quantrill here, and I will also be going down with the New York Metropolitans here. In the face of Gorky, they're going to go down 7-0 and then come back and win this game here. So New York Mets money line, full game money line. Minus 103 here. So shout out to the New York Mets. Let's roll on here to game number 6 here. Quinn Priester and the Milwaukee Brewers versus Zach Littell and the Cincinnati Reds here. Cab, could you do me the favor while I break this game down and put the StreamYard link in the chat again, my man? Because we want you guys in the chat to join us on screen. Give us your best bets here and let us know what you are on here today. Quinn Priester versus Zach Littell here. Let's start off with Quinn Priester, who is having a career season for the man here. His last appearance was a rough one against the Mets. 4 1/3, 6 earned runs and 10 hits. At Atlanta before then was 7 innings, 1 earned run, 5 2/3, 2 earned runs against the Chicago Cubs. Now, he's a young pitcher, 24 years old. So the natural question is, how many innings has he thrown this year? Right now, he has had 118 2/3 innings pitched. Previous career high, 50. So we are definitely getting to the territory where arm fatigue might be barking a little more for Quinn Priester. Now, yes, the Milwaukee Brewers have been the best team in baseball last 2 months, at least. They've been dominating. I just think that this line is just a little weird here. I think I'm going to roll with my Cincinnati Reds here. I get it. They come back from that 7-0 deficit yesterday. I understand, but I think there's going to be a little emotional hangover. I think the Reds will come prepared today, and I think the Cincinnati Reds win this ball game here. Market in this game. Let's talk about it. Minus 125 opener at Penny, now down to minus 113. Same story at BOL. God, I'm gonna be very interested in this game here today. Total minus 120 to the over opener, now minus 107. Penny opened this up at a juice under 9.5, but it's basically a 9 here. I'm not too surprised here. Brewers, TJ in the chat saying Brewers get to set their franchise record win streak if they win today. That is motivation. That's true. That is true. And TJ also just moving on the Brewers here. Operation Wake Up and Bet Milwaukee continues. I don't care if the line is fishy. I don't care if they don't go down 7 in the second. Just win, baby, as Mr. the Raiders owner, whose name escapes me, says, Cab, it's a fascinating game here. What do you think?
It's not. I think you're stretching trying to call it fishy to give yourself a little bit more confidence betting the Reds. Look, maybe like 135 or even 145 at most. And I guess 20 cents is a lot, but outside of the 11-2, Priester's numbers are, again, this is where we go below average. Now, 1.24 whip is not bad by any means. That's pretty good, but you want it below a 1.2. Below a 1.2 would be above league average. So he's not above league average. The Brewers just win games. It's what this baseball team has shown that they can do, whether it's, playing small ball to get somebody in scoring position or just taking an at bat 15 pitches deep just to draw the walk or get a single back up the middle. They're playing baseball the way that it was played, 15, 20 years ago before every single swing was for the fence. Now you got people at 0-2 that they're still trying to hit bombs. It's wild. I like the way this Brewers team's playing baseball. I already got futures in on them earlier in the year. So
What do you have?
I just took them to win the NL. So
what number did you get?
Plus 450.
Wow, plus 450. I just saw someone in the chat saying that they have one from preseason plus 1,300.
Yeah, my number was definitely not what they got. But still, it's one of those things. It's like when you look for the trend. And right now, the Brewers obviously are the trend. They're not going to stop. It's the same way the Rangers were trending that year that they won the World Series. They had no business winning the World Series. As we've seen that they basically have the same team. They can't fucking hit their ass to save they can't do anything, right? It's just getting hot at the right time. Brewers are hot. They're going to stay hot. I don't see how you bet the Reds here, just personally.
Well, Cab, you know what that means. Cincinnati Reds, full game money line, plus 108 on my card here. Official. Matthew saying that I need to eat a sandwich. A lot of Korean people would agree with that, Matthew. Nice to see you in the chat here as well. And shout out to my Korean native friends. I miss them. I miss them indeed here. Gorky slandering Lindor more in the chat saying that.
You called it like a little kid fat or something like that, right?
No, the exact opposite.
You called a little kid skinny. Ooh, that's even worse. What a dick.
Yeah. She was 18. She's old. She's a pop star. She needed it.
For the context that don't know, Jose went viral one time for basically slandering little girls.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'll never forget walking out of Oppenheimer and feeling like Oppenheimer when I pulled out my phone and I
that morning because Jose didn't make that public to all of you or any of us, so a lot of you are probably like, "What the fuck are you even talking about?" When I found that thread on X, it was the happiest 2 hours of my life that I spent reading all the hate comments that you got. That shit was incredible. He had 100,000 people from South Korea that were talking shit to him. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Yeah. Shout out to the South Koreans, man. They no joke. They ain't no fucking joke. No jokes to be had there. I respect their culture. Shout out to Youngman's son as well. Let's move on here. And by the way, Cab, that's the only thing I've ever done in my professional career that is translated over to random people from my high school would just shoot me a text message and be like, "Are you all right, man? What did you do? Why are so many people hating on you?"
Bro, it was the entire fucking country hated you. They came together against Jose.
Yeah. Robert Franklin remembers.
Yeah.
So that was a good time. Braves Guardians here. And Joey Wentz is the most interesting pitcher from a market standpoint in baseball this year. Every fucking game he is on the mound, he gets some weird line. The line moves towards him, and I've bet it 3 or 4 times, and every fucking time I lose. I am not falling for it again. Joey Wentz, I'll tip my hat to you. I'll call you my daddy, and I say I will not bet you anymore. I just cannot do it. Free bands play of the day. Dougie Wise is on the Guardians, and I understand because this line is weird. Minus 120 opener for the Cleveland Guardians here. Penny opened this up at minus 113. Now they're getting minus 106 at penny there. BOL minus 120, now minus 109 Atlanta Braves here. So I am not betting this game. But every year before this year, and if it wasn't for those games that I've lost and Joey went, this would be Braves. Easy Braves spot. I'll take them, whatever. The line moving in their direction. Obviously, we don't have market information in this game, but I cannot jump on the Joey Wentz bandwagon anymore. So I am staying off this game, like I said. And I like Slate Ciccone, too. He's a good pitcher, but it's weird lines every time with Joey Wentz, so I'm off. Cab, what do you think?
So your breakdown conclusion on this, if this was years past, you would have bet the Braves? That's bold.
Yes.
No
Like,
shit.
yeah, last year I would be minus one, if especially the market. Not just because the Braves were better last year, but in the market situation, if the team goes from dog to favorite, I'm betting it every time. But
Man,
I can't do it.
This is Cleveland. I've touched on this. As bad as Cleveland is at the plate, they're so fucking bad. They're so bad at the plate.
Yes.
As bad as they are at the plate, they are in a position where they can get to the playoffs, and that carries weight. I was trying to explain this when they were playing the White Sox, and look, I know the White Sox won the last game of that series, I think, but the Guardians still won the series, right? And what I've been saying is like that weight that having the potential to be in the playoffs carries is just each at bat matters just a little bit more. I don't want to fuck with the Guardians right here. I think you either take the Guardians or don't bet it, and I don't want to bet the Guardians, so I'll pass on this game.
I will
more
pass.
action, but it's on the later games.
I will pass here as well. Troy Torrance is in here, starting Cubs Sports Radio here early, saying, everyone stop what you're doing and go bet the Cubs and or Pirates team total under. So nice to see you, Troy, here as well. Hoping Troy is okay, because since the Cubs collapse, I have not seen Troy in the chat all that often. So hoping you're doing well, Troy, my man.
I don't know if collapse would be the word I would use.
That's true. They're not out of the playoffs yet, but they suck balls, is the point of it. So speaking of sucking balls, let's talk about the
Red Sox.
The Baltimore Orioles versus the Houston Astros here, who almost got perfect gamed last night. Oh my God. I thought for a second, what a terrible way to lose a perfect game. Swinging bunt, and you just throw it into right field. And it's like, all right, well, so much for that. Astros lose with Framber Valdez 7-0 as a minus 220 favorite. And now they're minus 150 with Jason Alexander versus Rico Garcia. Rico Garcia is a create-a-player name for a Hispanic
Rico?
infielder. I don't know Rico.
No.
I don't know Rico, but I'm sure he could throw it over those damn mountains. Cab, I'm sure he could. Now, Rico has only gone 1-2 innings this year, so I'm not expecting too much of him. Primary is Cade Povich here today, who we've seen a few times throughout the season here, our guy Cade Povich. So Cade's last appearance was 6 innings, 1 earned run at the A's here. We have at Philadelphia, 5 2/3, 4 earned runs. The Angels at home in a relief, kind of like a follower situation. I'm sure 3 2/3, 3 hits, no earned runs there. So I'll be fascinated to see what happens in this game. I'm not necessarily interested in moving on this game after the Orioles beat their ass like that last night. So I'll be fascinated to see what happens here. I am excited to bring on our next special. Well, I hope this guy is talking about this next game. I'm going to assume he is here. And if not, he's not? Well, let us know in the private chat what game you want to talk about. And then I'll bring on our special guest who has not appeared on the screen this year. And I'm very happy. Yeah, we have a debut. So that'll be very fun there indeed. Cab, anything on this game?
Take Altuve to get a hit and the Astros to win the game. I mean, I know that some people aren't a fan of parlays, but in this situation, that's what I'm doing there. I think the Astros need a bounce back game here. I think they go get it. I'm not laying run lines. I don't bet run lines in baseball. You could do a -1 like Spoon does, use a -1 calculator. But, I do think Garcia, Rico, your guy right there, I think he's going to get, I think he's going to get it today. I really do. I think the Astros come out frustrated after yesterday's loss. So this is, what is it? Are they tied with Seattle right now still? Are they?
For El Division, I just fucking closed the tab on accident.
They're tied.
But for the division, they are indeed tied.
Yeah, they're tied. I don't know why I acted like I didn't know. I already knew that because I saw it. So I remember it. Yeah, they're tied.
It's funny. They're tied. They're tied, and their run differential one off of each other, 38 and 37. There,
neither team are good baseball teams. I think the Mariners are a better baseball team, probably, but the AL sucks, man. Including the Red Sox.
Including the Red Sox. Indeed, they do suck sometimes, but we all know the National League's going to win the World Series, so it doesn't matter. I want to bring on one of our special guests here. This guy has not joined us on screen yet, and this is a working man, a blue collar man, a man that looks completely different than he did at Pubapalooza. Cab, you're seeing ghosts. It's Dylon with a big red beard.
Let's go,
Dylon, my man. Nice to see you, my man. Dylon, how are you doing?
Boys. I'm good. I thought I'd stop in. You guys always do this call-in show, and I never call in, so I figured I'd stop in. Listen, I gotta be quiet. I'm playing hooky right now. I'm not supposed to be working.
Those are nice dates, though.
Dylon, you look great. Yeah. The beard looks fantastic. Are you
any more respect on the job site? They can't do the baby face on the job site. Nobody listens to me.
That's 100% facts. I know that from experience there, Dylon. Dylon, did you have any action? You just coming by to say hello? You look great.
Well, I came by to say hello. Number one, say hello to the boys, but I do have some UFC action to give out too.
Shoot,
got a few two parlays. I got Aaron Pico and Chase Hooper and Hamzat Chimaev. That one's a plus 185. And then if you throw MVP in there for a fourth leg, Michael Page, that'll get you a plus 330. So those are two parlays I'm on. You could round robin them if you want to do like twos. I'm not sure which two I like the most because I like them all, honestly. 4 favorites, 12 fights. I think they can get it done. For a dog, I have Jeff Neal, our boy Hands of Stone. Jeff Neal was plus 200. He's down to plus 175. So that's a dog I'm on in UFC. That's all I got. I just came to give out some UFC plays and say hello.
Well, beautiful, Dylon. It's great to see you. Again, the beard looks fantastic. The shades look great.
Today, Satan.
Great catch. It's nice to see you, Dylon. Anything you want to say here before we get you up out of here and let you go back to work here, working that 9 to 5 out there?
Oh, man, just hit the like button, do all that good stuff. Follow the boys. They're doing this, giving out cashers all the fucking time. Shout out to the chat. Fucking love you guys, too. But yeah, I got to go back to work before I get caught by the boss. Peace out.
Later, Dylon. Great to see him there as well. That is hilarious. Good stuff there. Let's bring on one more guest here. This is beautiful. We're cycling in.
And I'll be right back.
Oh, do your thing, Cap. Do your thing here, because our next guest is not going to talk. Well, I say he's not going to talk baseball, but we went from the beginning of the season where this guy wouldn't give a fuck about baseball to now he's betting it every single day almost. He's hitting pitcher props. He's hitting totals. He's hitting sides. And he's even making some college football futures in between. It's the one, the only, Kong's Clips joining us. Kongs, my man, it's nice to see you. How are you? And I like your shirt. That's a good indication, Kong. I see you. What you doing? Branding.
Yes, sir. Happy motherfucking Saturday. Shout out to you guys. Last show of the year. You know what's next, baby. College football right around the corner. Can't fucking wait, bro. I've been on college football now for about 2 months. I think I'm pretty fucking locked in. Shout out to Penn State. That is your 2025 college football national champion. Remember I said it first. Coming in here today, bro, we got UFC action tonight. UFC tonight is going to be something else, bro. Watching the weigh-ins and the face-offs There's a lot of hostility built up in this card. Natural hostility. It's not like it's people trying to push a narrative one way or the other. A few fights on this card where people have literal disdain for their opponent. That's where I'm getting in, bro. And being it is the last Saturday show for you, Jose, we're going to try to get you paid all the way up through until you start this show again next season, bro.
Please do.
I've got a massive parlay. It is deemed the retirement parlay. And I've got a few other plays. A few other plays are definitely going to get you paid. So we'll start at the top. Chase Hooper. Chase Hooper wins today, guys. Parlaying Chase Hooper with Michael Venom Page. The Rubik's Cube that is impossible to solve is Michael Venom Page. Both guys going to win today, minus 102. Load up on it. If you want to double your money, if you want to double a few units, which is what I'm doing, I've unloaded on it. Neither one of these guys lose today. Minus 102. I'm on Khamzat Chimaev by sub rounds 1 or 2, plus 240 spot out there. I just don't think DDP is going to be able to stop this dude's relentless attack, which is Khamzat Chimaev. He is a berserker, bro. He's coming to finish this fight in under 10 seconds. And just looking at the face-offs, Khamzat's fucking ready for this fight, bro. And I don't know that DDP knows what he's gotten himself into. I have bet DDP. I went back and looked yesterday. 14 straight fights I've bet on Dricus. All good things must come to an end. I think Khamzat gets it done early round 1. If for some reason he can't get it done in round 1, that's why we added the round 2 to that. I still get a good plus number, plus 240. That's where I'm at on the main event. Long shot number 1. I have Michael Venom Page by decision. Again, he's impossible to solve, bro. He's got the bladed karate stance. He's going to be coming in and out, touching Cannonier up from the outside. I don't think he gets it finished. Michael Venom Page by decision. Carlos Praches by KO. Look, guys, this fight is more than likely going to be over with in the first round. Jeff Neal's got heavy hands. He's gonna look to get the knockout. He's already come out and said he's going to try to knock Praches out. I think it's going to leave him open for a big knee or a big right hand. Give me Carlos Praches by KO. Chase Hooper. Already said this guy wins the fight. This guy is a rising star. He's young. He's super talented, bro. Would not be surprised if he don't make a run at the title in the next 2 years. Chase Hooper inside the distance. Baysanger Susarkayev. We've seen this guy Tuesday night on the Contender Series. Huge prospect, bro. This guy trains with Khamzat. He's looking to turn over a fight in 4 days. Just fought Tuesday night. Said, look, Dana, I want to fight this weekend in Chicago. Dana said, I love it. We're going to put you on the card. They're bringing in the champion from CFFC. I think Baysanger Susarkayev gets it done by knockout in rounds 1 or 2. Super flashy striker. When you think about the guys that come from Dagestan, you think of wrestlers. This guy defended takedowns on Tuesday night, and then turned around and got the KO, bro. Flashy upkick KO to the liver on Tuesday night. Look for this dude to land a flying knee or punches and bunches, as they like to say. Susarkayev KO 1 or 2. Last leg of this parlay is Gerald Mearshart and Michael Oleksiejczuk fight to not start round 3. I kind of think GM3 gets this fight done by sub. If not, Oleksiejczuk is going to knock him out, and I think either scenario is going to happen sooner rather than late. Parlay is plus 2,117. Bet responsibly, guys. It is a long shot. It's called a long shot for a reason. don't load up on it. I think it has a great shot at hitting. Just don't load up on it. Don't waste your money. Put a little bit of money down and hope it hits. Put most of your money on that first parlay. That parlay smacks. The retirement parlay. Gab, I don't know if you heard it or not. I told Jose that being that it is his last Saturday show, we're going to try to get him paid until next year when he starts this show again.
I heard that, but listen, bro, when you guys start talking UFC and like other things, it sounds like a foreign language. I listen, but I don't understand anything you said after the names of the fighters and stuff started coming out. Like, just because I don't follow it. So, and that's the same every time any of you guys do. Because I like when y'all say like Cade, I keep hearing Cade. Is that one of their names or something like that? Or I've heard one over and over again, but then the other ones, man, it's like a foreign language to me. That shit, I get lost, man.
Yeah, so if you want to guarantee yourself some money tonight, Cam, take Chase Hooper and Michael Venom Page.
Okay.
Yeah, it's minus 102. If you want to go out there and just flip a little bit of money, that's hitting tonight. It is Kong Smash Play of the Week. We hit 5 in a row. I missed last week. This week, I don't see a chance that this play don't hit. I have 3 units on it. Just double up some money. That's where I'm at. This retirement parlay, bro. Again, bet responsibly. Looking over the card. It is a long shot for a reason, but I think you can justify either one of these plays. I'm on GM3. Gerald Mearshart by sub in rounds 2 or 3. Gerald Mearshart has a ton of submissions. He's got the most submissions in the division. He has a lot of those submissions in the 3rd round. And for some reason, this fight don't end in the 1st or 2nd round. It gives you the 3rd round. Gerald Mearshart by sub in rounds 2 or 3. Basinger Susarkayev. Just talked about this guy, super dynamic striker.
And that's a person, Cab, just so you know. That's a person. His name is Basinger.
Bro, literally, as soon as the fights start getting talked about, I'm like just here. I'm just being honest. I don't know because I don't know any of it.
Yeah, when you guys start loading up on baseball, I divert my attention to the UFC 95%. I have a 5% where I look at baseball. But yeah, this is my sport. I cap year round. Love the UFC. I just started collecting UFC memorabilia and cards. Have a sick John Jones card that I just got this week, autographed by John Jones himself. I've got a Hamzat Chimaev numbered to 75 that I just got autographed. Just some real cool stuff, bro. I've unloaded the wallet into these cards and things just over the last 2 weeks. And yeah, go check out Jeff Slaughter's page on Whatnot. They're auctioning off cards every night. I hopped in the chat last night. Got me a cool wide receiver kid from Tampa Bay. He was a rookie last season. Jalen McMillan. Got an autographed Jalen McMillan rookie card last night off Whatnot from Jeff Slaughter's page. It is the High Rollers sports cards. Go check it out on Whatnot. Let's finish out this parlay. So we have GM3 by sub in rounds 2 or 3. Basinger Susarkayev by decision. All right. So the guy they're bringing in is the champion from CFFC. He's a champion there for a reason. It is a lower level organization. And Basinger is a dynamic striker. I just think that if this kid is able to last in there, I don't think he'll win the fight. But I think Basinger is going to win this fight by either KO or decision. You're getting plus 500 on him to win by decision. So I'm throwing it in the retirement parlay again because it is a long shot parlay. This fight has a small chance to go the distance, and if it does, Basinger is going to get his hand raised. And then we're taking Kai Asakura by KO super flashy striker out of Japan. This kid come over from Ryzen to fight the champion in his first fight, Alexandre Pantoja. He did lose that fight, but he's taken a massive step down in competition, fighting Elliott. Kaya Sakura gets the knockout tonight, guys. This is a 3-leg parlay. GM3 sub 2-3. Base Angers to Sarkaya by decision. Kaya Sakura by KO. Gets you plus 13,415. Yes, sir. Take that job and shove it. Hit this ticket. Set you up. You have a bankroll for college football, where we are going to attempt to hit another 100 units this season. Last play on the board. Nittany Lions, baby. The number came down. It was sitting at the week 1 game against Nevada was sitting at 45.5. I didn't like the key number there, 45. The spread being over that. You guys know that I lay big numbers. It's what I do. Did it all season last year and had massive success with it. Penn State coming into the season, they are bringing back a ton of production, including their dynamic duos at running back. I just think that this gets ugly quick for Nevada. And look for Penn State to win by at least 45 to 50 points. We are laying the 43.5 in week 1 with Penn State at minus 112. That's how you get paid. Appreciate you guys for having me. Run up the motherfucking likes. Have them all tonight, bro. Bet responsibly. Let's go make some money. Best bet on the board, Chase Hooper and Michael Vidum Page. Money line minus 102. Love you guys. Appreciate you for having me. Great show. Love you, Cab. Love you, Jose and Kong. I'm out.
Well, there we go. Beautiful. Kong's clips. Don't need to say anything else there. Said it all right there. So Kong, if you could, put your parlays in the chat, because it's hard to remember all of those names for us. So thank you, our guy, Kong's clips. And yes, there is baseball to talk about. So let's get back to talking baseball here. We've got Royals. You're muted. Royals, White Sox.
At this point, bro, like, pass for me on this one. Go. Like, when it's a good one, I got something to say. Like, but I mean.
Okay, well, fair. Nothing for Cab on this game. The next game interests me a little more, I will admit, but I'll just quickly mention here that this line has climated. I'm trying to say climax and plummeted at the same time. It's plummeted is the word I was looking for here. Minus 165 to minus 135 here on Kansas City. Minus 161 opener at Penny. I am a Sean Burke guy. I'm a Sean Burke believer here. So Chicago White Sox full game money line will be on my card here. I'm going to tell you guys the price right now, plus 129 for the White Sox for me as we roll right along here. Let's go to our next game, and it is a very interesting one here. Detroit versus Minnesota. By the way, it is hilarious. I just saw in the chat Gorky saying, "Boys, we gotta be quicker."
Bro, today has been brutal, man. I love you guys, but god damn.
Oh god, that is
Gorky, you made
hilarious.
me laugh all day though, so thank you for that.
That's good. So it's nice to see Gorky still in the chat there
classic
as well. But yes, let's talk about this next game, Detroit versus Minnesota. I'm in the same boat. I'm sure everyone else is in this game. Minus 118, Detroit Tigers against the Minnesota Twins. And just to double check here, is this Casey Mize's first start back? Yeah, I'm taking the Minnesota Twins here. Not a doubt in my mind here. Zebby Matthews. And by the way, this is his third start back. 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 innings, 3 earned runs against LA and these Minnesota Twins here. So I love a little bit of familiarity there for the Twins here. But let's talk about where this opened and where this has moved to, which is more important to me here. Minus 109 opener. I mean, that is just a questionable opener right there. It's moved to minus 107 Minnesota here. Penny opened this minus 106 Detroit, minus 107 Minnesota. So another bet that, it doesn't take too much thought for me to bet this. The line is telling, in my opinion. Minnesota Twins full game money line here, minus 107 for me, Daby Cab. Any thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I got a prop in this one, so I do have a bet here too. As far as the side goes, I'm always the same way. I don't like to back pitchers when I'm not sure about how they're going to react to what's been going on. So I don't like a side in this one, but I took Riley Green. So I guess you could say we're kind of against each other. Over 1.5 total bases. If you look into his numbers, he's covered that 6 out of his last 10 games. So he's hitting at a 60% rate, and you're getting it a plus 120. It's just one of those things where it's a value play and a number play for me. And if I can get another shot on Riley Green at plus 120 or plus 130, if he doesn't cash today, I'm going to take it again. I always say it, look at it like a stock. You're not just betting it for one hit spot. You don't want to just hit it one game and then say, oh, I missed, or, oh, I got it. Riley Green is somebody who I'm going to bet on a few times going forward. And today's just that first day. So plus 120 over 1.5 total bases.
All right. Riley Green for Daby Cab. Dab, you do a great job of finding these random players that might not be the marquee players, but still cash a bunch.
Yeah, that's where the money or the juice, bro. If you're plus 120 to plus 140 on these player props, you got 2 chances to hit it and you're up money. It's just for betting every day in baseball. It's easier for me. I'll lay the minus 110 in college football, but baseball, that I can't afford that shit.
Oh, fair enough. And sports scientist Jacob, I will guarantee you, if you line up 10 random dudes and you throw Riley Green in that mix, 80% of people in the U.S. don't know who the fuck Riley Green is.
Yeah, that's probably true. But 80% of the people would only know Paul Skeens if you put baseball players up. So
yeah, I would agree with that as well. So I'm betting, and I saw Justin saying, would it bother me or would it make me worried if I knew that Spoons was on the Tigers here? And it does a little bit, but I've made the bet. And by the way, let's not forget Elias Diaz. Elias Diaz, once upon a time, was an all-star and an all-star game MVP, and now he's he's on the Padres trying to catch bones, but yeah, I respect it, Cab. This was the point of that. So I am on.
Sent me a text just now and said you're a punk bitch for betting the Twins and that you won't bet a mistake.
Well, Spoons, I won't, because I am a punk.
Okay,
bitch,
he didn't
right?
say punk
You're
bitch.
right.
He just said
no.
Jose.
I believe.
No, I want to be honest. He said Jose doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I liked punk bitch better, actually. I liked that one better. So I'm on the Minnesota Twins here for sure with you guys here. Nathan Cerna saying I'm all in today. Shout out to you, Nathan Cerna. Nice to see you. New York Yankees, St. Louis Cardinals next up on our board here. A good pitching matchup. Sonny Gray versus Max Fried here. Line is a little inflated, though, in my opinion. I'm seeing minus 142 now, minus 140 openers. I said that backwards. Minus 142 openers, minus 140 now. Bet online, the same thing. Minus 142 now, down to minus 135. You guys, I'm a biased piece of shit. You guys all know this. I would lean St. Louis Cardinals here, and Sonny Gray, who, played for these New York Yankees, failed in this Yankees team. So I'm fascinated to see what he's got to offer. Max Fried, if you're a lefty, well, I guess if you're a righty, you go to the Cardinals to get right. If you're a lefty against the St. Louis Cardinals, beware. 8th best, 123 weighted runs created plus. New York Yankees against righties in this month are 25th, 79 weighted runs created plus. So I'm very interested to see what people have to say in this game. I lean Cardinals here. Cab, what do you think?
Over, probably first 5 over, if I'm being honest. I know Max Fried, like you look just like at his numbers on the surface and you know the name and everything. But I mean, let's be honest. If you go into his last, let's just take a sample size of 5 starts, 4 earned runs, 4 earned runs, 2 earned runs, 4 earned runs, and 3 earned runs. You can go back the 2 games prior to that. So go 7 starts and it's 3 and 4 earned runs as well. So, I mean, not that giving up 3 or 4 runs is a bad start. 6 innings, 3 runs is quality start still in the big leagues. But, when you got a total at 7.5, man, I mean, it is what it is. If he's going to give up 3 or 4 runs in that first 5, even if it's just 1 or 2, I think Sonny Gray gives up a couple as well. So first 5 over. Let me see what the best number I can get on it.
You're going over here.
What the fuck do you think I just said? Are you not listening to me?
I was expecting you to go to under. Sorry.
Why would I do that?
Well, 2 really good pitchers. I could see why you're going under. Or excuse me, over, I should say.
What?
Max,
you're going to really, over 3.5. If I can get a little, I want to open my other book and see if I can get a better number.
Justin McKelvey saying Fried might be washed. TJ saying Cardinals first 5, second straight home start. TJ, I might be joining you here. I definitely might be joining you here. Let's bring on one of our guests from earlier today because he has action on this card, and I hope that it'll be a little more brief than our other guests have been. It's our guy Justin.
Rude.
Our guy Robert Cherry here. Robert, my man, it's nice to see you back here. You said you had some action on this game. Hit us here.
Where'd our guy Aim go?
I'm back in action. I like the Yankees in this spot. I still believe that Max Fried is way better than Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray is a bum. I got to call a spade a spade. And Daby Cab, I like to say, I don't know how. I think it's the more you smoke, your hair looks perfectly coiffed. I didn't do it.
That's true.
I was noticing that during the podcast. I'm like, how is his hair so nicely done like that?
I don't do anything to my hair, bro. Everybody tries to give me shit. I don't do anything to it. Y'all don't realize I don't fuck with it at all. I mean, I just run my hand through it. That's what I do to it.
Well, yeah, Robert, so you're officially on the Yankees here?
Yeah, I'm on the Yankees. I like the first 5. I don't believe in the Yankees bullpen. Our bullpen sucks. I don't know the stats on it, but I know we're like in the bottom tier of the league as far as bullpen right now in the last 30 days. So I like the Yankees first 5. And I didn't get a chance to say it, but I was telling you on that Twins pick. And I kind of lean on the White Sox as well on the money line. I do like Sean Burke. And I like Sean Burke on the road. The other pitcher they got, Canning, I think his name is, I like him at home. The White Sox, they're a bum team, but they will shock you and pull out a win every now and then. It's just knowing when to bet on them and when to fade them.
I hope today's that day.
Yeah. I also like the Astros and the Red Sox. I ain't get a chance to speak on those as well. And I also like that Nets pick you got on the money line, too. I'm telling that as well. But, yeah, I like the Yankees in this spot, first 5. I believe full game under 7.5. But I won't, like Jimmy would say, I won't do a first 3 or first 5 under in this spot. But I do believe the full game under is in play.
Okay. Well, beautiful, Robert. Great breakdown. Succinct. Beautiful. And just shoot us in the chat. Let us know if you got anything else in here, my man.
Most definitely will. Got you guys.
Good shit, Robert.
All right. Beautiful. Great job, Robert Cherry there. Let's keep rolling on. We've got a few games left here on the board here. We appreciate you guys hanging in here, watching the program. Guys that are jumping on screen as well. This is our last Say Hey plays of the MLB regular season here next week. Daby Cab and company will be talking college football. Should be a whole lot of fun here. Rockies, Diamondbacks here. And I will be honest with you, Cab. I have interest in the Colorado Rockies here. I do. I know I've been, you said earlier that I've been, or I guess you asked me earlier if I've been betting the weird lines here and all that such. And I've been avoiding betting your White Sox and Rockies type teams this year. But here I am, bet the White Sox, and I want to back Chase Dolander and the Diamondbacks here again. or these Rockies here again. So please tell me, Cab, why I should not back the Rockies and Chase Dollander here.
What do you mean tell you why you shouldn't back the Rockies? Because they're what are they? They got 30 wins right now, 33 wins, 89 losses. Because you're trying to bet on a team that's lost 89 times and only won 33 times. That's why I don't think you should bet the Rockies. And you're probably just going to be able to take a money line at this line, not a 1.5. So you're going to take the Rockies money line over an Arizona Diamondbacks team who's everybody's favorite thing to say about is, oh, they suck this year. They're having a really down season. Yeah, they are. But lately they've been playing better baseball. And don't look now, 3 games below 500. I'm not saying that they're playing for a playoff spot. I'm not saying that they're doing anything like that. But playing to get above 500 is something. Like finish the season in a positive win column and have some momentum going into the next year. Yeah, I think the Diamondbacks still care maybe a little bit at least. No, I wouldn't bet the fucking Rockies right now. Dollinger's not going to get his 3rd win of the season.
Okay, I won't. I will not be betting the Rockies here. I was interested in them. I was going to go ahead and move on them. First 5, they're minus 170. In full game, they're minus 155. I'm like, the bookmakers think that the Rockies bullpen is going to come through for them here, but I won't. I'll stay off here.
Says if you don't bet the Rockies, you gotta. He won't listen to anything you say anymore.
Roger that.
Why are you letting me tell you what to bet, bro? Bet what you want. Friends don't talk friends off dogs.
You just did though, so I'm off. See, you just did. You just did, Cab. And I appreciate.
Well, I talked you onto the Reds that one day, so you're welcome.
No. I talked us onto my Reds team.
We were all there.
Yeah, we saw the poll. You're right. We saw the poll. Tampa Bay Rays, San Francisco Giants. You keep talking like that, Cab. I'm gonna bet the fucking Rockies here.
I don't think you will. You don't have the guts to bet your gut.
I don't. I'm pussy. Old E saying Rockies team total is good in this market. I mean, I agree with you. AM dropping the under in this game. Nice to have him in here. AM, I hope we can get you on screen here. Hopefully.
No, Jose doesn't want you here. You already know. I mean, you saw he didn't bring you up. You were there ready, and he skipped you twice. AM, don't let him lie to you.
Rays Giants here. Justin Verlander. This guy's unbelievable, AM. This fucking guy's unbelievable. Adrian Hauser versus Justin Verlander here. And AM, you're more than welcome to come on here.
I would love to have you up here, AM.
Of course, yeah. We'd love to have you up on here. And it's the last show of the year, AM, so you kind of have to. We're going to guilt trip you into it. Rays Giants here. I thought this was kind of it's not like a system fade or whatever, but I'm going to just keep fading Justin Verlander here. The farther into the season we go, the more comfortable I feel fading him. It's not been every start we've been fading him. There's been some, appearances for him where he's had the market's backing and he's pitched well. His last 1, 2, 3 starts before his previous one were all great, but his previous start, 5 innings, 5 earned runs against the Nationals. Yeah, I mean, I do want to fade him here. I do indeed. Splits, basically the same home and road, and it's a little worse ERA at home, and it's supposed to be the best pitcher's park in baseball. So I'm pretty obviously leaning Reds or Rays here. Minus 135 opener, minus 127 full game, now down to minus 115 at Penny. It's going to be a Rays full game money line here for me, Cab. What do you think?
I kind of think you're on the right track, Jose.
You won't hear that often.
I just tell it how it is, bro. I think it's probably a good bet, man. I think the Rays team total over, maybe. For what? We're getting a 3.5 probably at a good price. Let me pull it up.
Minus 135 is what I have, 3.5.
Gross.
Now, I just could be my shitty book.
Let me see real quick. Hold on. Yeah, minus 132. Well, that's not good. I like the Rays. Maybe their team total over a little more than just the money line, but the value, I guess, would be on the money line. I don't think Verlander is like just I think when we talk about now, I know one's a righty, one's a lefty, but when we talk about Patrick Corbin, it's hilarious how people talk about how good he is, and then Verlander comes out like how bad he is. on the surface with the record, sure. But if you look into their numbers, like, I mean, he's still all right. Like, he's not. He could still run it up to 99 miles an hour with his fastball. I mean, he's still got.
Sounds like a Texas Ranger next year.
Fuck that, bro. I mean, I don't care. Maybe if he maybe as long as if his wife comes with him, like, we'll let him come. So
okay, fair.
Yeah,
fair.
Middleton, right? Kate Middleton, that's her name.
No, Upton.
Upton, that's what it is. Something like that.
You've seen those pictures, right, Cab?
Big titty. Don't fucking remind me of that. See, you would. You probably.
You've seen those pictures.
Let's move on now. You've ruined this game for me and everyone else.
Justin Verlander, shave your body one time.
Stop.
Fuck me, man. Shave your body. But shout out to Kate Upton. I'm on the Rays here officially. Let's keep rolling on here. Nasty Nate asking, why is this the last show? Because our guy, Daby Cab, next week starts starts the live streams. I don't think the tailgate goes tomorrow. I think tailgate will start week 1, but live streams for college football start next week, I believe. So it should be a whole lot of fun.
Live streams and the tailgate start next week, I think.
Oh, well, beautiful. Week 0 tailgate. We'd love to see it.
Maybe we don't do a tailgate week 0. You're right. We'll have to figure that out.
Maybe it can be like a little week 0 and futures kind of thing. A little precursor. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll do something small for sure. We're going to be live. There's no doubt.
So definitely tune in here as well for that. It'll be a
Princess
whole lot of
of
fun.
England. My bad, Gorky.
Yes. Yeah. I couldn't believe that you pulled that.
They're probably
Could not
both
believe
blonde.
Does your wife like the Royals? Is she into the Royals? The Royal family?
I just thought you were talking about the baseball team. Like, nah. I mean, Bobby Witt's cool. She might like him. I got action in this one here. Probably the best game.
Please take it away, because I'm stunned at the Royals comment. She's like, you know what?
bro,
She loves Vinny Pasquantino.
I got it the first time. I was just fucking with you. But my favorite, probably favorite bet in this game is the first 5 with the Dodgers. And I went ahead and took the run line instead of a money line, even though you can say the money line is quote unquote affordable here.
You said first 5?
Yeah, I took a first 5 run line because I wanted plus money. So I got +1, I think 107. Let me pull it up what I actually bet for you guys. I got plus 105. So I took the Dodgers on the run line, first 5 at plus 105. Look, everybody knows I like the Padres, but Blake Snell's that guy, former Padre as well. That ERA is just going to keep dropping every start that he gets. I think he goes out there and lights the Padres up today. And as far as Dylan Cease goes, he's still capable of having a good start, but this is a Dodgers lineup that's seen him, and I think they get to him today. So Dodgers all the way. Padres finally got up in the division, and then the Dodgers won yesterday. Here, we've seen this story. We felt it. As much as I want the Padres to win it, Dodgers might win today and sweep the series, if I'm being honest.
Damn. Cab laying it down right there on the Dodgers here. Well, Cab, this will be the first time we disagree today.
Really?
I think I'm going to roll on the San Diego Padres here.
Well, I would disagree with that being the first time we disagree.
Today.
I would disagree with that.
What did we disagree with earlier?
Probably something.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I'm going to be on the San Diego Padres full game. Great news. We've got market numbers in for the baseball games now, so I love to see that. So we'll quickly talk about those, at least pertaining my bets here, but we'll talk about those games here in a moment. All right, last game on the board here, and the last Say Hey Plays breakdown for this baseball season. Again, go watch our guy Daby Cab not tomorrow, but next weekend. Jesus, I'm trying to fuck up your promo, Cab. Next weekend, the tailgate, and don't forget, walk-off wagers is still on Sundays till week 1 of the NFL season. So you've got like 3 more weeks of walk-off wagers as well. Angels A's here. We got that A's money last night. That was nice to see. No sweat either. Are we going to get it back here again today? Market in this game is about 50-50, 55% of the bets on the Angels there, 57% of the money on the A's here. The line has not moved too much. Tyler Anderson, crafty lefty that I actually kind of like against the A's here. A's numbers against lefties this month: 175 plate appearances, 151 weighted runs created plus against lefties here. So probably not going to move on the A's or on the Angels for me, just based off that, how well they've been hitting them here. And the Angels against righties in this month, it's only 16-day sample size. They are 16th, 97 weighted runs created plus. So honestly, I can see why the total is so high in this game. Probably lean over, but I just don't have. I haven't had a good feel with totals this year, so I've kind of stayed off. It's going to be a stay off game for me here, Mr. Daby Cab. Final game here. Any bets? Any thoughts on this last one?
Man, I see my guy Markel in the chat. Shout out to you, man, and shout out to everybody out there in the chat. Wine Time, Nathan, Coin, Wager Detective, Zoe, all you guys, man. Thank you all for being here. Look, I want to bet it, Markel, Mike Trout. That's what I was looking into. But I'm going to let Jose, because I know you don't know the answer to this, Jose, take a guess here. In his last 10 games, how many times do you think Mike Trout has covered his 1.5 total bases?
3 times.
Close. 2 times.
Fuck!
Twice. He's only covered it twice. It's like, and I keep saying it with, like, it's gotta match for me. It's got to be somebody like Riley Green, who's hit it 6 out of the last 10, and we got plus money. We got plus money with Trout. He's a hitter who I know can do it on one swing and any at bat, so I love that. But he's just not doing it right now. So, no, I'm off Trout here. And I was really thinking about betting it up until right this very moment where I've decided I'm not going to bet it. So, no, I'm not on Trout, not on this baseball game whatsoever. I mean, I guess you could go with no, not betting this game.
Okay. Nothing for Cab here. And that's it. Those are all the breakdowns. Just like that. We're done.
I would say that it feels like bad, but it doesn't, because we have college football next week. And Jose, as long as you don't come on and say something stupid like UTSA versus A&M, you're more than welcome to join too. So we're not going anywhere. We'll be right here on the tailgate.
Well, I'll guarantee you this, Cab. September 6th of the year of our Lord 2025, I will be on the tailgate. And my pussy is going to be disgusting that day. The meat curtains are just going to be hanging out from the bottom of my shorts, Cab. Because I will be at UTSA versus Texas State. And I will join from the tailgate and just present my lips to you. Just show you how disgusting they are.
Maybe. I haven't broke down Texas State, actually. It's like,
well, they're going to suck fucking dick, and we're going to beat their ass here. That game, if that's not 7.5 points, Cab, mortgage on UTSA, which would be $100 for me, obviously. But I can't wait. So it's going to be fun. Markel talking about my little ass meat. Don't talk about my meat, Markel. Don't talk about my meat. Real quick, Cab. I'm going to just quickly go over some market spots here now that we have the percentages, and it's just selfishly on my bets here. So just real quick here. Red Sox, Marlins, 55 or 59% of the bets and 66% of the money on the Red Sox. No movement. Makes me feel a little better about first 5 money line plus 150 official on my card here. New York Mets, 57% of the bets and 62% of the money on Seattle. Line moving pretty briskly towards New York. We'll take that. Minus 103 full game money line. Cincinnati here. Cincinnati Reds. 65% of the bets and money on Milwaukee here. Line moving towards Cincinnati. Makes me feel good about that at the very least. I kind of was hoping it would be more bets and money on Milwaukee, but whatever. Cincinnati Reds money line plus 108 on my card. White Sox. Full game money line for me. There is 64% of the bets on the Royals, but 86% of the money is on Chicago here. So big bets on the White Sox. I am a part of those big bets with my little bets, I should say. But I am on the White Sox there. Minnesota Twins money line minus 107. 50% of the bets are 50% of the money on the Tigers. 59% of the bets on the Tigers as well. And Tampa Bay, I'm sorry, this is such a long recap, but Tampa Bay, 60% of the bets on San Francisco, 50-50 money splits. I'll take it. And lastly, the San Diego Padres against the Dodgers here. 77% of the bets on the Dodgers, 58% of the money on the Dodgers there. Line moving towards the Padres. I will take it. San Diego Padres, full game money line on my card here. Daby Cab, what are you on officially here today?
Did you just say you bet the San Diego Padres?
I did. Full game money line.
Wow. All right. Vladimir Guerrero over 1.5 total bases. The line's moved. I got -102. Brandon Marsh over 1.5 total bases, +140. Riley Green over 1.5 total bases, +120. I will go ahead and take that over first 5. New York, St. Louis. Stack said -127. I'll have to see what I can get, but I'll post it. And then first 5 run line with the Dodgers +105. So 1, 2, 3, 3+ money bets. A little bit of juice with Guerrero, and then we're taking the shot on New York and St. Louis. But going out with a bang, man. I'm going to win them all. Dodgers are going to take the Padres down today. I told you. You're not listening, but I'm telling you that's what's going to happen. Like, I want the Padres to win, and I'm telling you Dodgers are going to win. So,
okay. Well, hopefully you can send me a snarky text at the end of the night saying, "I fucking told you, Dodgers."
I don't do that whenever there's money involved. Never. I'm not that person. Now, if somebody says something to me first, I will. But when there's money, tell me one time I've sent you a text and said I told you not to bet that.
If I looked, I told you not to bet that on my phone. I bet you it'd be cab.
Never once, bro.
My first example, I unfortunately think back to the fucking assholes of Houston, man. I still can't believe UTSA lost that game. Oh my God, it still makes me so mad.
That was a long time ago.
It still pisses me off. I can't believe we lost that.
I don't think I texted you, though.
No, I called you. I know. I texted you with a lot of expletives, and then you just responded, "I fucking told you." Lost.
Well, yeah, but that's because you texted me talking shit in the middle of the game like you are.
Well, Cab, my pussy was polluted.
Yeah, that's what that was.
What do you want? I have faults. I'm human.
Jose sends me text, fuck you, literally says fuck you like 55 times in the middle of the game. When we both bet it, he's fuck you. And then they lose, and I win. Fuck it. Classic.
It was a good game. I hope that we don't have that situation here.
You and Wine Time. I'm going to have to remind Wine Time, too. Don't send me a text about a bet winning until that shit wins.
Yeah, Wine Time's done it to me a few times, and I'll never forgive Wine Time for Baylor, Colorado. I'll never forgive him for that. That sticks in the memory, and I hate Baylor, so I can't wait. Cab, beautiful job as always this year. We did it. We did the damn thing. We pat ourselves on the back. We slap our own ass, and we say we fucking survived another baseball season. But the college football season is upon us. It's going to be a great year. Daby Cab, Wine Time, the whole gang, everyone is going to be breaking down college football on the weekends here, starting next week in week 0. I can't wait, Cab. You guys are money-making machines in college football.
Dude, everybody that comes through, man, Wine Time, Moose, Kong.
I can't wait to hear Moose. I miss Moose.
Moose, fucking guns, stacks, man. We don't fuck around. We get straight to it, straight to the bets, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to make a lot of money, and I hope you guys enjoy the season, and let us know what you want to hear more of throughout the season, because we try and adjust and get better. We don't just give you guys a product and say this is what it is. We want to make it better as the season goes. So let us know. Wager Detective, thanks for the $5 sticker, man. Thank you guys for everybody that's a member. The memberships keep us going, man, on this channel, because, we don't charge you guys for anything. It's just like, if you can support, we appreciate it. So thank you, those of you that can give back. Much love to everybody out there. I love doing this with you guys so much.
Yep. Shout out to our guy, Preston. Thanks for making some time and to watch the program a bit here. And he is right. Time is very precious. So let us value it. We appreciate spending time with you guys here on Saturdays. Chris, Zoe, Robert, Coin, Wager, Timmy Two Shoes, Sports Scientist, Jacob, Chris Warren, Zoe, Lucky Power, all you guys, Nasty Nate, Justin McKelvey, Markel, Wine Time jumping in here. Craig Wood, Nathan Cerna, MLG Beavis, Roger That in here. All you guys, we appreciate you guys for watching the program, because without you guys, we would not be here. So the next few days, enjoy the baseball, but just know college football is here, and Daby Cab will guide you through it. So till then, say hey, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow for Walk-Off Wagers.